Hi, welcome to Patrick Cat's Place. I'm going to do a video on some more of my LPs. I'm sitting a bit differently this time. I got sore knees last time. This one is Creedence Clearwater Revival, Creedence Gold. It's got an interesting cover. Each little silhouette opens up to a photo of each member of the band. Oops. Like so. And the record is, the sleeve is a coloured sleeve, which is interesting. I like Creedence, they're a great band. Next one is a bit different. Bing Crosby, Merry Christmas. Old-fashioned Christmas songs. I like playing Christmas music at Christmas time. I've got plenty of Elvis, I've got other people, but yep, Bing Crosby's an old standard. Next one, I bought this while I was in the States many years ago, 1973, Cruisin' 1958. Now there was a whole series of these, one for each year, and they were the pick of the rock songs at that time. This one's got At the Hop, Tequila, Book of Love, Rock and Roll Music, Kisses Sweeter Than Wine, Short Shorts, Chantilly Lace, Do You Want to Dance, Rockin' Robin, Get a Job, 10 Commandments of Love, and Rebel Rouser. It's a really great record. I love those records. I've only got the one, unfortunately. The next one is Bobby Darin, The Bobby Darin Story, with most of his biggest hits, Splish Splash, Dream Lover, Make the Wife, Beyond the Sea, and so on. I always liked Bobby. This is an Australian one, Keep Smiling with Daryl and Ozzy. Daryl Summers was it, or still is I think, a local TV identity, and they had a comedy show called Saturday Night. Well, they had a show, a weekly show on Saturday night. What was it called? I can't even remember what it's called. But they, Ozzy was his ostrich, which was a puppet thing done by John Blackman, who was a very, very funny man. So there was a lot of laughs in this. Most people around the world wouldn't get the humour, but the Aussies will know. This is the one I picked up at the op shop yesterday, Neil Diamond. Because I'm glad you're here with me tonight. This is the other one I picked up at the op shop, Diamonds. It's a dual 2 LPs in this one. And it's got a great, that's clever, gate fold open. Yeah, that's unusual. They instead of having it's closed in the middle, it's actually open. If you're not careful, you can't close it because the whole piece slipped through. Anyway, okay, and this is one what I've had for quite a while. Neil Diamond again, You Don't Bring Me Flowers. It's got a duet with Barbra Streisand on at the title song. You Don't Bring Me Flowers Anymore is a duet with Barbra Streisand. Beautiful record. Another Australian one, Slim Dusty's Beer Drinking Songs of Australia. The Ettamogga Pub is a real place in New South Wales, very popular spot for the local and tourists. There's some photos of it, Slim Dusty and some of his beer drinking buddies. Again, won't mean much to anyone overseas. Vince Eager pays tribute to Elvis Presley. Vince Eager was I don't know if he's still alive, an English pop star who modelled himself on Elvis. Probably what you call an ETA, I don't know. But this was back in I think the 1960s, it's quite old. But he does a good job singing Elvis's songs. Best of the Easy Beats, plus Pretty Girl, another Australian band, but I think they were fairly well known overseas too. I like their music. And then we have Duane Eddy, $1 million worth of twang. Duane Eddy and his twangy guitar, and the Rebels. Rebel Rouser, The Lonely One, 40 Miles of Bad Road, Because They're Young. Great music, great music. I'll tell you what, Scotty Moore James Burton and Duane Eddy would have to be my favourite guitarists of all time. That's another Duane Eddy, Volume 2 of $1 Million Worth of Twang. I think I've got this one in America. It looks a bit foreign. Yeah. I did. I bought that when I was overseas in the States. Ah, another one. Okay. Duane Eddy, A Go-Go. This is a more recent one. Well, I say recent after those two. Not so many well-known songs on it, but still great stuff. Now this one, For Dancers Only by Les Elgar. There used to be, in the 50s, a show on TV here called, we had a few 6 o'clock rock. Now, it's shocking. I'm getting old. Don't get old. Can't remember anything. Anyway, it was a pop show, and they used to have the hit parade. That's what it was called, the hit parade. And they had Australian dancers and entertainers miming the pop songs of the day. And the theme show, when they opened up the show, was For Dancers Only by Les Elgar. And it took me years to get hold of this, and I had to buy the LP to get it, but it's quite, Les Elgar and his orchestra is sort of around about the time of Barty Shaw, maybe Glenn Miller, maybe a bit more recent. But yeah, that's dance music. Not rock and roll, but good music. Another Aussie, Cole Elliott, You Can't Help Laughing with Cole, Volume 1. Aussie humour again, The Irishman and the Copper, On the Buses, Shark Fishing, Point Duty, Paddy and Mick. It's so hard to say I love you when you're sitting on my face. Yeah, right. That's Cole Elliott. Pretty raunchy. Okay, back to rock and roll, the very best of the Everly Brothers. Everly Brothers, I saw them in concert when they came out here for a Legends of Rock concert. There was, the Everly Brothers, Jerry Lee, Chuck Berry, Bo Diddley. It was absolutely fantastic, and even though, by then they'd been around for a while, they were terrific. They never lost the knack of singing the way they did. They were terrific. Okay, this is pretty much similar. This is the golden hits of the Everly Brothers. Oh my love. The Dog, Cathy's Clan. Yeah, some songs are different. Tony Fenelon on the Lowry, making Lowry Magic. Now, most of you looking at this will never have heard of Tony Fenelon. He's a Melbourne man. He plays the theatre organ. Ken and I loved organ music, the Wurlitzer and so on. So this guy plays Swing and Safari, Strike Up the Band, Ghost Riders in the Sky, and stuff like that. Popular music, but on the organ. And there's another one of Tony, featuring Tony at the Dandy Wurlitzer organ. The Dandy is a theatre in Brighton, in a suburb of Melbourne, and Tony used to do a lot of concerts there. Okay, back with the internationals. Ferrante and Taisha, Tonight. Ferrante and Taisha, great pianists. The Way You Look Tonight, Moon River, Smile, William Marlene. Yep, great stuff. If you like piano. And I do. 50 fabulous banjo favourites. The Banjo Rhythm Band. As you've probably gathered, I've got a wide taste in music, but I love instrumental music. I love banjos, guitars, pianos, trumpets, jazz, whatever. So this has got Ain't She Sweet, Babyface, Bye Bye Blackbird, I'm Looking Over a Four-Leaf Clover, Had to Be You, all those old songs from the 40s and 50s. This one is Emile Ford. What Do You Want to Make Those Eyes at Me For was probably his biggest hit, but he had Sugar, 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 That Lucky Old Son, Proud Mary, Good Golly Miss Molly. So, yep, somebody from the 50s. I wouldn't be at all surprised if Elvis liked Emile Ford. Here we are, more piano music. The magnificent sound of 4 score pianos. Doesn't say who it is. This is an El Cheapo record, one of those TV specials. Exodus, Somewhere My Love, Third Man theme, In the Mood, Blue Tango. Great music if you like piano. Connie Francis, Connie's Greatest Hits, another one of my favourite female singers. Who's Sorry Now, Stupid Cupid, Frankie, You're Gonna Miss Me, Lipstick on Your Collar. Stan Freberg. I don't know how many of you will remember Stan Freberg. One of his most well-known ones was the Banana Boat song. He's actually got here Heartbreak Hotel. That's interesting, because this is another one that I haven't played for years and years. I should get it out and have a listen to it. Judy Garland. Beautiful, beautiful voice. I love Judy Garland. Over the Rainbow, You Made Me Love You, the Trolley Song, Boy Next Door, Get Happy. Yep, absolutely great. Great voice. Mickey Gilley. I think he is Jerry Lee Lewis's cousin. Room Full of Roses. Country and Western. Again, I quite like country and western. Room Full of Roses, Faded Love, Someday, Don't Be Angry, San Antonio Rose, so on. Yep. I mentioned in my last video that I like soundtracks from movies. I love the James Bond, all the James Bond movies, and I've got soundtracks from quite a few of them. Goldfinger with Shirley Bassey singing the title song, and then there's just if you've seen the movie, you would know Alpine Drive, Odd Job, Bond Back in Action, Gassing the Gangsters, Dawn Raid on Fort Knox. Yeah, brings back a lot of memories. I love the Bond movies, especially with Sean Connery. Golden hit instrumentals, Al Kayola, guitars with orchestra. Again, lots of big hits. Bonanza, Apache, Wheels, Pepe, Calcutta, Wonderland by Night. A lot of the songs that I like, I've got over and over and over again by different artists. Well, if you like it, you like it. Golden hit instrumentals again by the Moogs of Kilowatts. I think this was many moods of kilowatts. The Moog is a very versatile machine. The Moog Synthesizer project. Okay, Moog Synthesizer. I have to play that one again too. I think this would belong to Ken, actually, my husband. I don't remember buying this. Golden motion picture themes and original soundtracks. Again, themes from movies. Charade by Ferrante and Taisha, The Pink Panther, Mancini, Wives and Lovers, Johnny Cool, From Russia with Love, Good Neighbor Sam. Yep. So different people doing different great music. So many golden hour of marches, including the theme from Monty Python's Flying Circus. Oh, sorry about falling over my words today. Okay, the marches of John Philip Sousa, Stars and Stripes, Washington Post, Liberty Bell March, Hands Across the Sea, Manhattan, rah rah rah. Lots of American stuff, which is great. Favourite military marches, American Patrol, Rule Britannia, Anchors Away, Soldiers of the Queen. No, some English stuff too. Pomp and Circumstance. Yep, again, if you like march music, band music, all good stuff. I'm just going to check my camera to make sure it's still going. Ooh. Yep, looks like it is. Okay, keep going. Ooh. Okay, great motion picture themes. Just almost a duplicate of what before. Oh. Okay, Exodus for Auntie Antosh, and Never on Sunday, Don Costa. The Apartment for Auntie Antosh. The Magnificent Seven, Al Kayola. He was another great guitarist. The Alamo, The Big Country, I Want to Live, On the Beach, Some Like It Hot, so on. Now, this one is my husband Ken. Loved Ron Goodwin's orchestra. Again, big, what do you call them? Orchestras in the 1940s and 50s. The Peanut Vendor, All the Things You Are, The Last Time I Saw Paris, Me and My Shadow, Ben-Hur. So, again, a lot of you probably would never have heard of Ron Goodwin. Some classical music, Private Collection, Grieg. Oh. The Peer Gynt Suite, piano concertos, various classical music. Ken and I like a bit of classical. Back to rock and roll, you have Bill, this is a real old record, Jesus. Phew. Don't know when this brought out. It has to be about 1956. Rock Around the Clock, Bill Haley and His Comets. And it's got Rock Around the Clock, Shake, Rattle and Roll, 13 Women, Razzle Dazzle, Two Hound Dogs, Dim Dim the Lights, Mambo Rock, all the good stuff. Good on you, Bill Haley. Is there only one record in there? Or is there two? I don't know, one. And Festival. This is Festival Records was a local label. But yeah. Yeah, it has to be 1960, something like that. Good old vinyl. Actually, this isn't even flexible. It's solid. It's quite heavy. More Bill Haley, strictly instrumental. Okay, Bill Haley and the Comets, Joey's Song, Mac the Knife, Two Shadows, Drowsy Waters, Chiquita Linda, The Catwalk. Yeah, so it's another old one. Bill Haley's Scrapbook. This is recorded live at the Bitter End. The Bitter End, wherever that is. Somewhere in London, I think. Yeah. So, there's Rock This Joint, Rock a Beaten Booty, Put It Up, Razzle Dazzle, Framed, Rock Around the Clock, Crazy Man Crazy. So, yeah. Oh, have a look at that. Nice, interesting cover there. Okay, more organ music. Hammond organ, hits of the 60s. Moon River, Yesterday, Hello Dolly, Strangers in the Night, Love is Blue, Lara's Theme, so on and so on. Again, I think this is probably one of Ken's husband's music. I don't remember buying this one. Johnny Revienne, Johnny Halliday was a French pop singer, very, very popular. France's answer to Elvis, he was called in those days. And he sings Johnny Be Good, Lucille, Roll Over Beethoven, My Baby Left Me, Teddy Bear, 40 Days and 40 Nights, Frankie and Johnny, Oh Carol, Ready Teddy, again. Teddy Bear, yeah, Ready Teddy. Susie Q, Long Tall Sally, and Let's Have a Party. I can't remember, I think he sings them in French, I'm not sure. But yeah, good to see, great rocker from the 50s. And finally for this lot, hit guitar, Karl Heinz Castell. This was definitely one of my husband's records. Because he liked Spanish guitar in particular, but generally guitar music overall. San Francisco, Stop the Beat, Gloryland, Alexander's Ragtime Band, John Brown's Body, Massachusetts, All My Love, Memories of Heidelberg. So yeah, again, guitar music, if you like it, you'd probably like that. Okay, what's enough for that? I think probably took half an hour, I don't know. Hope you got some fun out of that. Bye for now. Yeah, laugh at me getting up with my crook knees. Don't get old. Bye.